The next step is the System Regions tab. A systems region is very useful if, for example, you want to separate devices which work in independent locations and hence do not influence each other, or if you want devices to work in a specified frequency range. Let me show you the use of the system regions on one specific example. Usually I want to move my microphones and my in-ears as far away from each other as possible so they do not interfere. Since my microphones and my in-ears are in the same band, I need to use the system regions to separate them. First, I click on Add System Region and choose a name for the system region. In this case, microphones. Secondly, I choose all the devices I want to add to this region. I can do this easily via drag and drop. And now I'm defining the frequency range of the system region. Our microphones and in-ears are both working in the DW range, which is 790 to 865 MHz. Like I said, I want to place the microphone as much away from the in-ears as possible and also put some buffer in between. So I choose 790 MHz to 835 for the microphones. I'm unchecking the independent flag, since the devices are supposed to work at the same time and on the same stage and hence will also influence each other. I click on OK. And now I'm doing the same thing for the in-ears. So I click again on Add System Region, name it in-ears. And select my in-ear devices. And as you can see, there was only one device left. So this also means you can only assign a device to one system region at a time. And now I choose a different frequency range. Keeping some buffer, let's say 845 to 865. And again, unchecking the independent flag. Now we have assigned our devices to these two system regions. This is also visible in the chart. Down here, this is the blue bar, we have the microphone system regions from 790 to 835 MHz. And up here we have our in-ear system regions, 845 to 865 MHz. WSM will now be aware of the fact that we want frequencies for the devices only in these defined ranges. Please keep in mind that you do not need to create system regions to do a coordination. This is only a tool helping you to limit the result to a more specific output of usable frequencies. Of course, you can always continue with your coordination without system regions.